There is one group of people statistically who are the most curious on the planet. And interestingly, and I checked with the organisers, there are none of them here today. We didn't let them in. You might be like, who are they? Okay, I bet you know some of them, and they go by a bunch of different names. The most common name for this statistically most curious group of humans is toddlers. Okay, toddlers are statistically the most curious humans alive. In fact, Exhibit A, check out this little video here up on the screen.
The average child between 2 and 5 asks 107 questions.
That's why.
107 questions per hour.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of contraception, they just need to put that fact.
Now, some of you are laughing. Others of you will be like, that's not funny. That is triggering. It is my lived experience right now. Who's got toddlers at home? Okay, you know this. Like, it is a constant why questions. And the reality is, it is so true. In fact, if you look at curiosity mapped over a lifespan for the average human, this is what it looks like. Our curiosity spikes in those childhood years. Interestingly, the point at which it starts to really taper off and then plateau out is when we finish formal education. That's interesting. There's a whole lot of talk about, just schools kill creativity and the rest of it. Park that for a moment. Now, here's the challenge. Curiosity is the birthplace of innovation. This is where the best ideas bubble up from. And the challenge is, if we were to overlay over this graph here a very different line, this is the line of average responsibility that a human has. And so the point at your life, and you put yourself on this scale, where are you on this age scale right now? I bet many of you are around the middle of the age scale, maybe a bit to the right of middle. Okay, but if you're where you are on this age scale, here's the challenge. You look at that responsibility line, the time in your life where you are being looked to the most for creativity, for innovation, for breakthrough ideas, you are least capable of generating them just because the curiosity required to drive those things just isn't there. And it's such a natural part of becoming an adult and growing up. Now, the good news is you can turn that little blue line around. You can actually increase your curiosity, and it can take as little as 5 or 6 minutes a week.